Good morning, everyone. Let's see, today I'm going to be talking to you about clearing emotional patterns. You ready? Here we go. An emotional pattern may be identified from the emotion itself or from the area of the body where there is pain or discomfort. The emotional reference lists the emotions, both polarities, body alarm points, and the essential oils used to clear the patterns. Refer to the chart sections for the locations of the body alarm points. The majority of the words listed under emotions are the negative polarity. So when I get to that page, I look at the ones that's listed. It'd be the negative ones, and then we have to find the positive, and then you know where to put the oil and what kind of oil. We'll learn this together, okay? The ones that are positive relate to the fear of, such as the fear of love, not being loved, or not being lovable. To clear an emotional pattern, begin by 1. Identifying the feeling of emotion. This brings it into conscious awareness. 2. Once it has been identified, the emotion can be thought of the thought pattern that created it needs to be understood. 3. Next, look at the outside or positive emotion, which is the gift of the positive expression of the emotion. 4. The way out is a statement of affirmation that provides a way to shift the energy from negative to positive. It focuses on the essence of the lesson so it can be easily seen and understood. You found it. Yay. We was cleaning out the old house and found the tray for the bottom of the ice tray. So, yay, he found it. Okay, back to where we were at. Number 4. The way out is a statement of affirmation that provides a way to shift the energy from the negative to the positive. It focuses on the essence. I have a hair bugging me. It focuses on the essence of the lesson so it can be easily seen and understood. Once the way out of the negative feeling is known, it is easy to shift out of the undesirable emotional state. When the negative emotion is lost its hold and the lesson has been learned, then the related life situation is free to shift. If the negative emotion or situation reappears, the tools are in place and quickly shifts one attention and focus. This allows a position of choice and personal empowerment. Clearing deep-seated emotional patterns requires releasing held emotional patterns and replacing them in a desired response. Changing a pattern is like filling the groove. The deeper the groove, the more often you need to connect with the other side of the emotion. The way out provides a bridge that allows you to shift through the negative and the positive side of the emotion. The deeper the emotional pattern, the more often you need to link both sides of the emotion to establish a new pattern. And number 5, the next step is to release the pattern from the cellular memory. This is done by smelling the essential oil, then applying it to the alarm point or points and the emotional points. To activate the essential oil, place a drop in the palm of your non-dominant hand. So my dominant hand is my right hand, so I would put the oil in my left hand and rotate it clockwise 3 times. So rub it on your 3 times clockwise. 1, 2, 3. Then place it on the alarm point and the emotional points. If you have oil left over, you may wish to apply to the release and to the filter points as described below. Typical application frequencies 1, 3, 7, 10, and 18 times per day. Boy, you'd be oiling yourself all day, wouldn't you? That's a lot of oil. For 1, 3, or 7 weeks. Difficult, it depends on how bad off you are. Might be, might take longer. Difficult emotions may be treated, one immediately following another. When different oils are required, they may be layered, meaning one oil is applied directly on top of the following another. Put one on, and then you can go the next one on top of it. The oils may be applied as close as 15 minutes apart. So you can use them before and after, or at the times when you have a chance to focus on the emotions. If you find you are not able to use the oil as frequently as desired, or need to take some time off to process the emotions, you can extend the length of time the oils are applied. Release and filter points. The release point located in the spinal cord at the base of the skull, probably where that, the big bump back here. It might be where, right at the bottom of there. Assists in releasing the emotional patterns. The filter points located on both sides of the back of the skull are used for filtering energies and would pull the person back into the old pattern. We don't want that. We want to release them. These are additional enhancement points that can be used periodically once the essential oil has been applied to the alarm points and the frontal enaminities. Whoa, sorry about that. I bumped my phone. Oil sensitivity. Some oils are strong and may be irritating to sensitive skin, especially on the face or forehead. If you experience drying or burning, dilute the oil by adding V6, and I'll show you what that looks like. I just so happen to have some with me. V6. Where am I at? Dilute the oil by adding V6 or in vegetable oil to the drop in the palm of your hand. For you experience any difficulty with the oils, simply smell the oil and touch the alarm and emotional points, feeling the emotions and saying the statement. Certain oils like lemon can cause a person to be photosensitive, burning easily in bright sunlight. Use these oils with caution and smelling rather than applying, in case you don't want to get burnt when you go outside and it tells you have to put it like right here, or you have to put it right here. I don't know where you have to put it, and you go outside and that sun hits it, your nose is going to burn if you put it right here, or your chin's going to burn, or your wherever you put it, your forehead. So just smell it and then touch where you're supposed to be putting it. Certain oil, I just read that. Once an oil has been initially applied, feeling the feelings and saying the statement is often effective when using the oil is inconvenient. Okay, the most important element is your intention. Feel the feelings and focus on the statement. There may be times when the statement is unclear. As you work with it, new awareness will surface. This is a learning, unfolding process. Working with small children. As a parent, you can apply the oil for the appropriate emotion in the acupuncture alarm points and the emotional points, saying the emotions and the statement. This is particularly effective with both the parent and child or working on the same issue. Some children will often act out and reflect what is going on unconsciously for the parent. The ultimate goal is to teach children to change negative emotions into positive expressions. One of the most common emotions is anger, which usually flares when a child doesn't get his or her way. The oil for the emotion of anger is purification. The easiest liver alarm point to access is on the hands. Applying the oil will often sift the anger within minutes. Just put a drop of purification on the palm of the hands and tell them to rub their hands together. That's all it is. The more stubborn or deeply ingrained patterns of physical activity that doesn't hurt anyone, such as taking a child outside with you and doing something physical, like kicking clumps of dirt, will shift anger into laughter. The key is both of you need to engage in the silly physical activity. Before you know it, you will both be laughing. Another common emotion for children is hurt. The oil of passion, and the other side is creativity. To provide a physical association, give a child a piece of colored paper and encourage him or her to tear the paper out of the paper like a bell. Tear the shape out of the paper like a ball, bell, or flower. Keep the paper shapes in a basket where they can be reviewed. These shows how hurts can be changed into creativity, which results in being worthwhile and important steps in building self-esteem. Helping others. This is the last part for today. When emotions surface, like anger, for example, start by saying, "I'm feeling angry." Then smell the oil purification and apply it to yourself. Say the other side of the emotion, which is laughter, and state the way out. So apply the oil, say way out, and my direction is clear. Then offer to share the oil with those around you, whoever is around you that's making you angry. Regardless of what they choose to do, the situation will shift. When you may be aware of underlying emotions that the person you are assisting is unable to address on his or her own. You can use the oil associated with the emotion on a foot massage or over an area of the body where the alarm points are located. The emotions can be stated along with a statement of the way out. For further enhancement, the oil relating to the dominant emotion or emotions can be added to a diffuser and placed into the person's bedroom. So, with that being read, I learned something, and now I'm going to start carrying purification because I'm starting my new job Monday, and if I start getting angry, which I doubt I do, but I'll have it, and I can just take a little bit out and say way out, put it on, and then say, I'll have to learn these things, and then after I learn it, I can just take it and make myself better. And anybody else that wants to give it a try, if they get angry at whoever or whatever for any reason, they can do it too. Anyway, tomorrow I'll be talking about discovering the emotions. So I hope you have a wonderful day. Smash the like button, comment any questions you might have or concerns, and share this with other people so they can get some information on this too. I think it's important, and the world will be better if people take care of themselves. Anyway, have a wonderful day. Talk to you tomorrow. Ta-ta.